Campeones. Diego D Spot here, coming live at you as promised for the Copa del Rey draw. Semifinals it is. We are here to discuss together, ensemble, the results. Who are we going to get? Who's Barca going to get? Will it be Valencia? Will it be Sevilla? Will it be Leganes? The team that is not to be underestimated. Remember what I said only about 2 weeks ago? I told you guys that Leganes was going to eliminate Madrid, or at least put up a good fight and eliminate. They did. So, what's good? Drop your comments in the comment section below. And let's see what we're going to get here. As I see Mohamed, Johnny Carlos, Ahmed, all the usuals. Panday blowing up the chat saying, what's good? Vizca Barça. Vamos a ver. Last night was a thriller, boys. Last night was awesome. And we're gonna talk, of course, about it, what everything that happened last night, because what a derby it was, what a cracker. Derby at its best. And now, of course, I had to pop up live to discuss that and as well witness live the Champions League, or the Champions League, no, the Copa del Rey draw, as some shit's going down. Oh, who's that guy behind him? There's a sneaky little man behind him fixing his microphone. But anyways, I had to, of course, take a quick break from my professional duties to do these. So for my professional duties, to do these. You get it? All right, let's see. This is going to be a quick draw. Only 4 teams, of course. Only 4 balls in the bowl. What's this guy doing? What's he doing there? You know what? I'm going to sit like this. How's that? Can I do this? Who do you guys want in the next round? Let me know in the comment section. As you see Misha saying, I want Leganes. Misha, I'm pretty sure it was you, correct me if I'm wrong, that said Madrid had an easy task against Leganes. I don't know why I think it's you. I have a feeling it was you. Leganes is not to be with, okay? Not to be underestimated. But of course, everybody, I think, all the 3 teams apart from Leganes will want to play Leganes. And I bet you the remaining 3, being Valencia, Sevilla, Leganes, will not want to face Barça. That's for shizzle. As I see Sir Dragon saying, would you prefer Valencia now or in the final? You know, I like big finals. I like, emotion. I like the drama. I like the spectacle. So I would like Valencia or Sevilla in the final. And, why not one against in the semifinal as well? So that we make it a cool semi-final and entertaining as well. No disrespect to Leganes, but Misha, I do agree with you there that out of the 3 teams that we can face, Leganes is by far the most, say, I don't want to say the easiest, but the one that is most favorable. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna sit like this for now. Let me know if you guys like this setup. I always worry a little bit about copyright, but being that I'm still a tiny, teensy-wincy, insignificant YouTube channel, I think I'll get a slide here. Let me get a pass, all right? Pitch is saying, what do you think about Coutinho's debut? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it at length right when we finish. But look, man, the first sensations was electric. I was very surprised. I was very happy with what I saw. Let me just get it off my chest. I know all of you guys, want to talk about this. We've all been waiting for this since pretty much the summer. I thought it was a very, and those of you who follow me on Twitter or Instagram at This Is D Spot, make sure you do to stay in the loop of things. We'll know that yesterday it was. I saw it as a symbolic substitution. Iniesta, the old guard, stepping down or stepping off the field, and we saw Coutinho, the new guard, the young blood, stepping onto the field, and he did good. He did good, guys. I thought it was risky, however. I was confused and sort of bewildered why Valverde would choose Coutinho to debut, with still, 20 minutes left, and the score, of course, being 2-0. Anything could have happened at that point to throw this this match still in the favor of Espanyol. So I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised. Um, but I want to talk about that a little more. I don't want to miss what is going on over here, so I'm gonna sit like this so I can see your comments, but as well see what's going on just over my shoulder. Uh, all right, I guess is going to kick off. GameTuber saying, "What do you think if Cristiano comes to Barca?" GameTuber Indo, he's a joker, the joker of this group. That is never going to happen, GameTuber. I appreciate you putting it out there, but that's of course never going to happen. As we see, Andres Iniesta. Uh, Live in the press conference, Ala Madrid saying, "I'm mad, Diego." Ala Madrid, the Madridista of this chat. Welcome to the chat, my buddy. But yeah, I can understand why you're mad. You should be worried more than mad. I'll be very worried if I was a Madridista with what's going on. The usual question, Iniesta, what do you think about the Copa del Rey? Who would you like to face? Iniesta giving the the politically correct answer, saying this is the Copa del Rey, this is the semifinals. Every team is difficult. We respect all teams and every teams. The usual blah de blah. You know, we've heard it all by now. Every single goddamn season, they say the goddamn same thing. Whoever writes these scripts for these players has got to switch it up a little bit because I'm tired of these answers. Always the same thing. Yeah. Maximum respect for the three teams, etc., etc. Yo, guys, listen. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Blaugrana says, "Do you understand Spanish?" I am Spanish. I'm based in Barcelona. I'm half Spanish, half Dutch. For those of you that don't know and are new to this channel, welcome to D Spot, the best YouTube channel for all your Barca news that gets you closer to the Barca action than any other YouTube channel out there. Just because I'm here, because I'm based in Barcelona. If you don't know, check out some of my previous videos, okay? I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you've on this channel, landed on this video, but do yourself a favor and click that subscribe button and click that notification button so you know when I go live and when the video is uploaded and you don't miss out on any of this goodness, okay? We've built a little community now. I'm nearing the 900 subs. I've just passed 800, so I'm very happy. It's been actually 1 year that I started this little channel, and I'm very grateful for all your comments and likes, subscribes, and shares. And of course, every time that we go live, we have such a ball and fun talking to you guys. So yes, this is D Spots, the channel that gets you closer to the Barca action than any other YouTube channel out there. Make no mistake about it. I'm a full-fledged culé. I've been a socio, a Barca member for 20 or 17 years, I should say, not 20 yet. 17 years, Barca member, culé through and through my entire life. Been brought up with it. Of course, being half Catalan, half Dutch, I had little choice as to what team I was going to support. So, you know, Cruyff all the way and Barca all the way. Let me take a couple more of your questions. I see that they're interviewing all the or some of the other players. I don't know if all or some, but you know, like I said, it's the usual blah de blah. Nadar is saying, "Bro, what is that TV channel I'm watching?" Gold TV, guys. Gold TV. Okay, again, you probably don't have the viewing rights to watch that over where you are internationally, but again, given that I am based in Barcelona, this is you know, just on the TV, baby. Nikhil saying preview for Champions League match versus Chelsea. Yes, that will happen. Of course, I will. Of course, preview the Champions League match. Highly anticipated match between Chelsea and Barca. Can't wait for that. Football Club Barcelona, in my eyes, putting my colors aside, putting my carnet de socio, my socio pass aside, Barca right now is for me the big favorite to win this entire Champions League, for that matter. I don't see any team that is better than us. I see teams able to compete with Barca, but I surely fancy our chances over two legs, even one leg, even if that is Man City that we face. But in a one leg match, anything can happen. And right now, Barca is just peaking. We got a Messi that is also inspired, also good. Just last night as well, hitting the post once more. I think right now, I'm not keeping exact score, but if my count doesn't fail me, Messi right now has as many goals as he has hit the bar, so hit the post, that's crazy. I mean, that's just craziness. So, I fancy your chances to win everything, man. I'm not going to say the word, but it involves three trophies, and I think we can win it all. Let me knock on some wood. Jake Jackson, what's good, Jake? Will Bernabeu host the final? Imagine culés celebrating there. I lived in Madrid myself for 3 years, and I managed to see two clásicos there and celebrated my ass off in the Bernabeu. I've never yet celebrated a trophy victory in the Bernabeu, but that would be quite something. However, I'm pretty sure, and I saw some of you guys comment on it earlier, that Florentino will, find something wrong with the bathrooms once again and start fixing the bathrooms up over the summer months, or just at the end of May there, when the final of the Copa del Rey will be played, if Barca's in the final, of course. We're not in the final yet, guys. There's still a semi-final to be played, and we're going to find out shortly who we're going to face. That happening just right over my shoulder. Muntasir, what's going on, Muntasir? You're awesome too, my man. Blue Star saying, when will the draw begin? The draw was supposed to begin at 1 o'clock. I'm taking a quick break from my work to broadcast the draw to you live, and I think in any minute now, his hands will start dipping in that bowl. Misha saying, final will be in Wanda Metropolitano 99%. I agree with you, especially if Barca plays, then of course we will be back in the Wanda. Barca boys, what's going on, Barca boys? AD Spot Loyal, here he is. Why don't you want Griezmann, Diego? Good question. I told you I was going to answer you, and I'm going to answer that. Why? Okay, quick answer before this kicks off. Why don't I want Griezmann? I don't see the need, man. I don't see the need to spend 100 million on Griezmann when we've got Dembele, Messi, and Suarez. Suarez is not a done product yet. He still has a lot to offer, a lot to give to this Barca team. Make no mistake, sure, he's had a dip. He had something wrong with the knee. Don't forget that kyst that I told you guys about. He had a kyst, he had a problem. It seems to be fixed now. It seems to be up in his 100%. So banging in more goals than ever before, despite the fact that, in my opinion, he had a weak game last night. Missed far too many chances for my liking. But we've got Masche. I mean, Masche no longer. But we've got Suarez, we got Dembele, we got Messi. What do we need Griezmann for? Who we're gonna bench? We're gonna bench Dembele, or we're gonna bench Suarez? Not yet. Not yet, guys. Not yet. I would like Arnaiz to be pulled up to the first team. Arnaiz, I think, has got a brilliant future in this squad, and I'm afraid that Arnaiz will get impatient and say, you know what, I'm packing my bags and I'm getting out of here if he doesn't get called up for the first team quick enough. Don't forget that right now, these players, youngsters, you young bloods, you guys are impatient and are also quick to want just instant gratification. So I'm scared that he will pack his bag. But let's see. Oh, it's Barca. Vizcal Barca, number one. First ball out of the draw is Barca. Let's see this. Watch the TV, bro. Game Tuber, I can see it over my shoulder. I'm good. Vamos a ver. He was saying Leganes already. Let's see who we're gonna draw, guys. Valencia. I see Johnny Carlos saying Valencia. Blaugrana saying Valencia. Let's see who's gonna come out. I have a feel. You know what? I'm gonna say Sevilla is gonna come out. Who it is? Who's it? Ah, Valencia! Los Che! Barça against Valencia. Blue Star, you got it spot on. Ashantos, you got it spot on. I know Johnny Carlos, Blaugrana, all you guys, your wish got granted. Your wishes just got granted. For me, that was a final. I would have liked to have seen Valencia Barça in the final. This is a final anticipated, in my opinion. But good stuff, guys. Good for you. Good guesses. It's a mouth-watering clash, that's for sure. My goodness. I'll tell you who else will be happy is David Garrido of Sky Sports. He's a Valencianista himself. He'll be, I don't know, we'll have to see. I'll have to talk to him to see how he's liking this one. But I would have liked to have seen this in a final, in all fairness. But it is what it is. It's a mouth-watering semi-final clash between a Football Club Barcelona against Valencia Club de Fútbol. Man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Somebody find out or tell me, because I don't know at the top of my head, when these matches will be played and if they clash with our Champions League responsibilities, our Champions League duties against Chelsea, because that will not be cool. Of course, now, it'll be Leganes Sevilla or Sevilla Leganes, the other draw. So, anyway. Mira, eres Club Deportivo Leganés against Sevilla. So Sevilla, of course, in my opinion, is the favorites to take the win, and they're with that the pass to the final. When did we? I mean, I shouldn't even be saying this, but I was gonna say, when did we face Sevilla in the final of the Copa del Rey? Was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago. No, it was Bilbao. That was 3 years ago. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, Barça on its way to get their fourth consecutive Copa del Rey win. 3 right now. El triplete, the three-peat we've done. So let's see who if we manage to get to the final. We have the tough task to beat Valencia over 2 matches. Who will be going, all out to try to get there, to seal their pass to the final, of course. With La Liga as good as over, they are 12 points clear, 13 points clear. Atletico is 11 points clear. I mean, La Liga is as good as one, with all respects to the teams, without getting too cocky, but we can all agree on that. So they're going to be going full-fledged balls out, and try to get the win here. So mouth-watering, guys, mouth-watering, and looking forward to it. New subscriber, remember my name, Riyad Beck. Riyad Beck, I'm not going to forget you, my friend, especially not if you keep tuning in and keep that notification button switched on so that you can join D-Spot and the community on this chat as we keep talking about Barça and all things Liga related. Ala Madrid saying David Garrido did a podcast with Kian Diego. Yes, I know. I'm very well aware of that. And I can announce that I'll be also joining David Garrido in a new project where we're going to discuss a lot of things Liga related. And me, I'll be the Barça correspondent, the Barça corresponsal. So there it was. I saw the date and now it just disappeared. I think it said the 31st of this month will be the first leg, and I missed the second one. But yeah, so that is something to look forward to, guys. I'll give you guys more information once that is, all kind of official and things will kick off, which will be around March. But a lot of stuff to look forward to there. More La Liga action, and it's a very exciting, fun project that I'm joining Deva Garrido with, and other other correspondents throughout Spain as well. Very exciting, good stuff. So, but more on that later, as Tanus is asking, please answer the question where to play the first leg. So the Barça will play the first leg at home. Barça will play the first leg at home January 31st. I will confirm that, but that right now, the date that, but for sure, Barça plays the first leg at home. The date I think I saw quickly was January 31st. I hope that answers your question. Tanus. Johnny Carlos saying, check the last Monday to see who won the best My House. Eh? No te entiendo, Johnny Carlos. Make some sense, JC. I don't understand what you're saying. But yo, let's talk Barça Espanyol. Let's talk what we witnessed last night because there's a whole lot to discuss. A lot of good, fun things happened during that clash, and I want to talk to you quickly about it before we end this stream. Let me just turn down the volume because I hear a lot of yapping in the background, and I want to talk to you guys about last night. So, as I said, it was a derby. It was a great clash. It had a lot of interesting moments. Of course, Coutinho debuted, Messi hitting the post, Messi getting on the score sheet, Luis Suarez as well. But hang with me, guys, because what I want to say, and it might not be a popular opinion, but I was a little bit disappointed with Valverde. Of course, we got the victory, but I didn't understand. I didn't see the need or to really put Coutinho in at that point. I felt it was almost cockiness. It was a very important clash. It was a very important match that we were playing against Espanyol. And to at a moment where a goal, which was almost there, you know what I mean? Let's not forget the tackle or the I should say the pull of Piqué on. Oh, who was it? I was gonna say Tamudo, but it wasn't Tamudo. But the near penalty call that could have. I mean, the ref Mateo de la Hoz could have called the penalty. In all fairness, he didn't, and we got lucky because another referee could have called the penalty. I know that it was outside the box, but he could have viewed it as inside of the box, and it could have been called a penalty. So why put in Coutinho at a moment where literally that goal, who was kind of creeping slowly, getting there, they were inching their way forward. Barca wasn't that comfortable in the match. Why would you risk that to put Coutinho in? I thought, were we would have we been winning 4-0, even 3-0 for that matter, I would have said, okay, time for Coutinho to get some action. But anyway, it paid off. Look, Coutinho looked dynamite. He looked exciting. If we are able to control him, if he's able to play a kind of more of a controlling midfield position as well as being dynamic going forward, then we have a gem, guys. Then we have 120 million fixed cost, very well spent, and I'm excited to see him flourish and get more. And as JC saying, don't question Don Ernesto. I know what you're saying, but I questioned it, man. But we have an exciting player going forward. There's no doubt about it. Really cool to see him progress and flourish. And I take nothing away from his skills. And of course, I was happy to see him come out. It was, like I said, a symbolic substitution that happened. I said it on my Instagram at This Is D Spot. Make sure you subscribe to my social media channels because I say a lot of funny shit on those on those channels, and we have good banter on that too. So check me out on Twitter and Instagram, of course. Harry Potter's in the house. What's up? Mark Pilkington's in the house. Barca Boys is there. I already saw you, but the D-Spot loyals and old school cats are coming out. You are late, Mark. You're late. Great to see you, though. And Misha saying Suarez is missing the first leg. Yeah, didn't he had an accumulation of yellow cards, which, by the way, I also thank you for bringing that up, Misha, because Suarez, besides missing too many shots for my liking, I'm always backing Luis Suarez. I'm always supporting him when all you guys, or not you guys, the other guys, the Suarez haters are hating on Luis Suarez. I'm always supporting him, and I continue to do so. But last night I felt like he was off his game, and he of course got that beautiful header in, which all respects to Aleix Vidal for that cross. So that was a dynamite cross. The header was a good finish, but he should have Luis Suarez should have finished the business on several occasions, and he didn't, which is okay. You know, you can't always do it, but also he was playing with fire, man. I thought that he was getting into arguments and just the referee was bad for both teams. Don't get me wrong. Paulinho getting a yellow card when it should have been the Espanyol player being sent off. Uh, Also, clearly didn't play in Barca's favor. So Mateo de la Hoz didn't do us a favor, for both teams. So I guess that kind of cancels out. But I thought Luis Suarez, and of course Luis Suarez then got tackled like crazy. I mean, he could have been injured for a long period of time. But thank God, solo era un susto. It was only a shock. But I was scared that when he received that tackle. Yeah, Blaugrana, exactly. Suarez was close to a red card. So, Barca boys saying Messi must win the Balón de Oro because Ronaldo isn't winning anything. Ronaldo ain't winning. Shh. I can't swear too much because sponsors don't like it when I swear. Not that I have any sponsors, but YouTube takes away my monetization. But Ronaldo ain't winning. Shh. This season. I'm not gonna. I need to find some wood. Let's hope he doesn't win. Let's hope Madrid. And I'm sorry for Ala Madrid. If there are more Madridistas on this channel, I'm sorry. I'm just, you guys aren't winning La Liga. You guys aren't winning the Copa del Rey. Leganes, kicked you guys out. So I'm goddamn better sure hoping that Real Madrid will not win the Champions League. I'm not saying you guys can't. Madrid has a team more than capable of winning anything for the matter. Even if, Barca, let's say, loses all the matches, Madrid is capable of winning all of the remaining La Liga matches. They have a squad full of potential, so they could win the Champions League. Let's not make it three in a row, okay? Let's not make it a three-peat in the Champions League. Please, Madridistas, be good to us, culés. You have been so far this season. Ever since the Super Copa, you guys have been, real nice. I've been liking this Madrid squad. So let's hope this continues and we can see PSG knock out Madrid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that I'm all for La Liga and Spanish football, but I just can't take it, man. Not Madrid and not a Champions League victory, please. Muntasir saying Champions League for sure. Bimurta saying PSG versus Real. It would feel better whoever loses. It would. It would feel good to see PSG go out, but not so good to see Madrid advance. So I'm going with PSG on this one, man. I'm going with PSG. I want PSG to go through. Ala Madrid saying we might just go on and win the Champions League and hush everyone up. I like it. There you go, Ala Madrid. I'm happy you're still in this stream. I like your attitude, and you guys should go and do that. I'm hoping for the opposite, but go and do it. Go and do it. Do it. Mads Elvin saying Coutinho looked amazing. He looked like a player we have for years. He's gonna make us forget about Neymar, Jordi, Messi. If Jordi and Messi didn't already, look, I agree. I mean, he looked great, and he definitely looked like he's used to being playing in that system. I just thought it was risky, man. I just call me cautious, call me a puss if you want. I was just like, damn, Valverde, you bring him out now. There's a lot on the line, and one goal would have meant a whole different scenario. So this was a serious game that we needed to win, and I thought putting in a debutante for that matter was a risky, atrevido. It was a risky and what's the word atrevido? Daring say move, but it worked out well. The fans, you should have heard the stadium last night. The fans loved it. Everybody loved it. Coutinho got his debut against his old squad in the Copa del Rey, quarterfinal. Fantastic. I mean, a great story for sure. Uh, Johnny Carlos saying, "You're a puss, D." Yeah, I said it. You can call me a puss. I agree. I was a puss. I'm happy it worked out well. A la Madrid saying, why can't you play Semedo and Roberto together anymore? Or why can't we play them together more, Diego? Look, man, a topic that is constantly asked about. I understand the question. I've addressed it a zillion times. I think it has to do with variable money. In Semedo's case, is tactical decisions as well. Probably, Semedo kind of had ups and downs, not always in the best of shapes. I think we moving forward, we will see it more. But the managers, whether it's Valverde, whether it's Luis Enrique, they like Roberto, they like Sergi Roberto. I like him too. I like him more in that midfield, like you guys, and I like Semedo to get more comfortable and get more minutes on the flank. Why? Tactical decisions plus economics. I think paying variable money in terms of matches played is something Barca's trying to hold out on. That's why they are probably being making sure that Dembele is not only 100% fit but also won't play the matches to avoid playing this year's variable money to Liverpool. So all things to take into consideration. As Sir Dragon is saying, if we were to face PSG in the Champions League, should we be worried about the threat of counterattacks, especially against Piqué? Always, always. I mean, against PSG even more. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, we should be scared. Piqué, though, in my opinion, I think is on the up. I know a lot of people are criticizing him. I think he's been playing solid. He's been out for a little bit. He's back. I think he's back in tip-top shape. My number one or my number two central defender, after Umtiti, without a doubt. I'm very curious to see what Yerry Mina can bring. Would have been cool to maybe have seen him as well. Why not? And since we're starting Coutinho, let me go anti-puss and we're gonna play Yerry Mina, but very curious what he will bring. And of course, Vermaelen will be back in a week's time or so. I am liking us in the defense. Boys to Fox saying, guys, draw done or still please update. Boys to Fox, I guess you're new to this channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss the next stream. But to give you a quick update, Boys to Fox or Boy to Fox, Barça will be playing Valencia and Leganes is going to face off Sevilla in that order. So we face first Los Che over there, about a good 300 meters away, where the Camp Nou is, the January 31st, and then we will see if we win, of course, who we'll face in the final. And again, I'm going too far. Let's take it step by step. Saji saying Valverde said Mina needs time to adjust. I don't think he said that about Coutinho. Saji, thank you for highlighting that. I wasn't aware of that. Yerry Mina, what does that mean though? The only way he's going to adjust is getting playing minutes, right? So a lot of practice, a lot of playing minutes, and I mean he's not going to start him with the Fial. I doubt that he'll be playing with the Barça B team. So, but yeah, of course, yesterday was not a match to start Yerry Mina, and in my opinion, I didn't think it was a match to start Coutinho neither, but. That's just me, the puss talking. D-spot. D-puss. D-puss. All right, I'm going to change this channel to D-puss. Mohammed, talk about the referee in last night's match. What was that, Diego? I spoke about the referee. I think he was god-awful. I think he was awful, though, for both sides. I think, Suarez was caressing the red card, and Piqué could have cost us a penalty. But, it could have gone the other way as well. I mean, Paulinho certainly didn't deserve a yellow card, and Suarez was on the receiving end of a most brutal of tackle, which was also not fair, and that should have been a red card as well. Absolutely. But that's Laoth, man. That's Mateo de Laoth. He's a showman. I was sitting here with my wife on the couch watching the match, and my wife who doesn't like football, doesn't watch football unless she has to, and it was even her. She said, "Oh, it's that referee again." I mean, she knew. She doesn't know. All she really knows is Messi and Neymar, and poco más, not a lot more, but she knew that referee because Laoth is that kind of referee who likes to be the center of attention and just wants to be, surrounded by the players and talking with them. I don't know, man. Maybe he should start a YouTube channel. Mads Elvin is saying, do you see any need for Arthur of Gremio to come, or should we try to lure Thiago this summer? I don't see Griezmann as given as Suarez looks like his old self. Yeah, I addressed the Suarez Griezmann situation earlier on in the video. I think it's right at the beginning. So if you want to start looking or just rewind and look at it from the beginning, I addressed that. So in order not to repeat myself, the Arthur talk, that's something I address on this channel as well on not a daily basis, but every time I go live, I would still like him to come because I don't want him to go to any other squad, and I really like him. I think he's a fit for this Barca team. At the same time, I fear that it'll hinder the development of course the Barca B players. I'm talking Alenya, I'm talking Palencia, I'm talking Vitinho. Even how's he progressing? I'm talking of course about just saw a cracking goal on TV. Oh, Griezmann. He's uh, talking about the devil himself. So yeah, I'm just fearful that it would hinder the development of Barca B squad. As guys, I'm gonna slowly stop the stream, but take your last few questions. I need to get back to work. Fortunately, this is not paying any of my bills. So, but with your support and your as you guys always give and your love and your sharing, we can make this channel grow into something amazing. Barca boys saying, or Blaugrana saying, I'm angry about Valverde didn't play Denis Suarez. I'm a big Denis Suarez fan like you. I was just gonna say, I'm a big Denis Suarez fan as well. I'm happy you are too. And yes, I agree with you. Barca boys saying, why didn't Barca give Coutinho number 7? I don't want Griezmann neither. A lot of speculation in the newspaper saying they're holding off that number 7, man. I don't know. Muntasir saying Denis Suarez is being denied. Yes, he is. I would have, man. I just have a soft spot for him, so I would like him to, at least remain at the club and count on some minutes. But with Coutinho, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Guys, Henri, as Shahe is saying, Henri wore 14. Henri wore 14, but don't forget about the original number 14, numero 14, number 13, Johan Cruyff. Make no mistake, the legend himself. Coutinho hopefully will do Johan Cruyff, the godfather, the honors, and, keep that number elevated as high as possible. All right, guys, listen, on 37 minutes, I have to call it quits, unfortunately. I need to get back to my work. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining in the show, in this live stream. And Barça Valencia, it is. Good draw. A lot of you guys wanted it. Gianni Carlos, Blaugrana, a lot of you guys called it. So, good for you. As Hari Yoga is saying, hey, Diego, what's up, bro? What's up, Hari? I'm just finishing the stream. Sorry you're joining in late, but rewind the track, rewind and enjoy this bit of content where we discussed this draw, all things Barca, of course, last night's Catalan derby against Espanyol as well. So that's it, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. You know what to do. Click the notification and all that goodness. Share with your friends and, help me make this grow. All right, guys? Until next time, Biscal Barça, sounding like another YouTube channel. That's not my usual sign off. So, hasta luego, campeones. Join me over the weekend. And who are we facing? It's Barça a la vez, I think it is, right? Thanks, Barça a la vez. Looking forward to Madrid, Valencia as well. Valencia. Amun Valencia over the weekend. And then we'll see what Barça will do. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good day. And chat soon. Ciao.